okay for now, but if anybody comes, dive for cover.
I'm beginning to think that we're going to be living in this greenery forever.
Well, not if the plan works. I don't know, I've been thinking it might not be possible to get back over to the cove where the launch is, where that raft is, without the Spud seeing us.
Luke.
Yeah, also, if I launch you out to sea, I can't be sure that you're not going to hit rough water, or even worse, you might wash back into shore.
Luke, wait a minute.
So the only thing that I can figure, I can't leave you up here either because this is dangerous.
Luke!
What?
I'm going with you.
I know, that's what I just said.
You did?
Yeah, that's what I said. Didn't you hear me? You have to go with me. There's no other choice.
Oh, good. Well, then it's all settled. Luke, wait a minute.
What?
What about the patrols?
Well, I haven't seen any around. I figure that they must have gone down below for breakfast or something.
Breakfast?
Yeah, breakfast. Everybody has to eat. I mean, even Toulouse-Lautrec has to stop now and then for a leg of lamb. Or a pancake, or those little tiny sausages, maybe.
Luke, will you please cut it out? I'm hungry.
All right, look. I figure this way. If we can get past the guards, we get over to the entrance, we set off the explosives. Breakfast will be over. They'll all come out like a bunch of frightened rats.
And then we have to sneak into the opening of the elevator and hope that nobody sees us, right?
Yeah, that'll be the easy part.
Easy?
Well, sure. We don't know what to expect down there. We don't know how big it is. We don't know where Robert is. We don't know where this H.G. Wells weather machine is. We don't know anything down there.
You know, this whole thing seems like a bad dream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's wrong, Balentine? Why hasn't Mikos contacted us again?
He may be having trouble with interference from a storm.
What's all this mumbo-jumbo about the government doing all it can?
Look, believe me, we're using every resource that is available to us.
Patients are flooding into this hospital because of the complications of the weather. Are we supposed to sit here and take it?
Why can't we get a fix on that island? What's happened to our satellite surveillance?
We have been trying to vector the island from Mikos transmissions, but he has set up an ingenious relay system. He's contacting us through some robot facility that is located in the Atlantic. And it's a moving ship. Something that we, so far, have been unable to detect.
The Cassedines have an island somewhere in the Greek islands. I assume that you've searched there.
Yes, we have. But Mikos would not use such an obvious location to launch his operation.
Right, what about the ship? Have you been able to locate that?
That is exactly what the U.S. Navy is trying to do at this very moment.
It's probably the Cassedine yacht.
Yes, it probably is. But even if we can find it, that doesn't mean that we can pinpoint the exact location of the island.
Something had better be done, and quickly.
Something is being done, Doctor. Washington has the Marines and the Air Force on red alert.
Doesn't do them much good if they can't locate the island, does it, Mr. Balentine?
But when we do locate the island, Doctor, we will then have full attack capability. First, we plan to invade the island.
And what if that doesn't work?
What if that doesn't work?
Suppose they have a fortress or something.
Then we will launch a full-scale bombing operation.
Kill everyone on the island.
Doctor, that is not our first choice.
You heard him, Rick. They don't want to bomb the island. Maybe they won't have to.
Dan, Laura is on that island.
You don't know that for sure. All you know is that she got on that yacht with Luke and Scorpio.
You know better than that, Dan. Thank God Leslie isn't here to know exactly what's going on.
I'm sorry, sir. We've lost them.
Yeah, we still can't make contact. Until we do, Doctor, I think it might be a very wise idea to alert some more of your key personnel here at the hospital.
You mean tell them what's really going on?
Well, just enough to let them know what they might be facing.
I don't think one can possibly understand exactly what we are facing.
Doctor, we are going to need some help to hold down the panic if Mikos decides to put this city into a total freeze.
Oh, hi. What? Oh, my goodness. No, he's not here right now. Have you tried Dr. Hardy's office? Well, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. He just got off the elevator. Dan, hold on.
Oh, please, Bobby, don't give me any more problems.
You better take it. It's the maintenance department.
What now?
Hot water pipes in the basement?
Oh, just what I needed. Dan Rooney. Yeah? Well, isn't there something else we can do? Okay, well, Just have to have no choice, that's all. Keep the heat going full blast.
Problem with the heating system, Dad?
No, it's working fine so far. It's just that if we don't keep the heat on full blast, the water pipes in the basement will burst. And if we do keep the heat on full blast, then we use up all our emergency supply of fuel. And that's when the trouble really begins.
This is such a freak storm for this time of year.
It's not a freak, Jesse. I've been authorized to tell a few of the key personnel the truth. Now, I don't want you to ask questions, even though this sounds off the wall, and it does.
Well, what is it?
This is a man-made storm, Jesse, not one made by Mother Nature.
Oh, Dan, how could it be a man-made storm?
It's some kind of a weather manipulation by a man by the name of Mikos Cassedine and two of his brothers.
That sounds like something out of science fiction.
Yeah, I know. But don't ask me any questions. Just believe me when I tell you that Mikos Cassedine is trying to rule the world by proving that he can put Port Charles in a permanent deep freeze.
Nurse Lanham, report to X-ray. Nurse Lanham.
Are the controls out yet?
No,
Clear?
looks like it. It must still be down below.
Careful.
Take a look at our stuff.
Does it?
Yeah. Still got the stun gun?
Yep, 2 darts left. You better carry it.
2 darts. This is risky, baby.
I know.
I know, yeah. All right. Let's take a run for the entrance. Get there before those guards come up from below.
Okay.
Ready? Let's go.
Freshly caught, sir, and broiled to perfection.
Now, splendid. My favorite, Albert. Please serve the others. General, where is Corinne?
She asked me to send her apologies.
Apologies.
No, she's frightened about the possibility of intruders, so she prefers to stay in her room.
It would appear that the problem of intruders has been solved.
Yes, a point I must reluctantly concede to.
Well, personally, I feel much safer now that Mikos has caught the only uninvited guest that we're going to have.
Well, perhaps you're right, Tiffany, but Corinne may have an intuitive sense that we should at least consider.
Oh, I agree. I mean, what if there are others on the island? Could be rather sticky wicked, what?
My men have covered every inch of the island, Nigel. We will be well protected.
But not as well as we may have thought. Is that not right, General?
You have a complaint, Victor?
Gentlemen, please. We have a guest at our table.
Please don't let me stop a family mudsling.
Well, you are, after all, an emissary of Balentine, Mr. Scorpio. We do want you to enjoy your breakfast.
Mikos, what about Tony and Alex? As you can see, they are still missing.
We're indebted to you, Victor, for your powers of observation. Tony and Alex left the island during the night to fly back to New York City.
First Max and Noah, and now Tony and Alex. All these sudden departures, it is a bit unusual, you know, old chap. Nobody even says goodbye.
Well, you see, it was a last-minute decision. I wanted a more direct contact with Balentine as the 0 hour for Port Charles approaches.